Make sure we are live. Ready? All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Great Millstone of Virginia. As always, they gave you letters, news, articles, lessons through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. And as always, first and foremost, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, Bashim and Kodesh. I'm going to say double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, who for Jesus of the truth. And of course, say peace and blessings and salutation to Yahweh that is putting his truth throughout the four corners of earth, since leading to the best of their ability, scattered the four corners of earth. But then say shalom, man. Stay up, man. We're in the hot season right now, man. It's real hot as hell out here, man. You know, but hey, scripture says that we got to push in season and out of season, man. So we got to keep doing what we're doing. The prophesy, man, to push this word, man. That's going on, man. You know, for the elect's sake, man, because we're almost out of here. Hey, the scripture says that most I shall speed up days for the elect's sake, man. And I can tell you for a fact, man, the Lord, surely is a man that definitely keeps his promise, man. It's not a man that he should lie, according to Malachi 1:3, man, according to the scriptures, man. You know, which is beautiful, man. So, yeah, like I said, man, of course we're going to go through the spirit, but, you know, first we're going to start off with Sirach 33 from the top, or Ecclesiasticus.
All right, this is Sirach 33, starting at 1. It says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord.
That's right. Shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, man. You know? That's what you got to understand, man. Like I said, we follow the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your abilities. According to righteousness, man, nothing's going to happen to you, man. You know? Nothing part as the 2/3 side, man. Now, of course, like I said, we all going to catch our hells and all that stuff like that. Like I said, just like I say, again, we're under the curses, man, but nowhere near as a 2/3 death, man. You know, getting jumped, getting hurt. You know what I mean? Unnecessary, bullshit, or you had a job to the point where it's a dangerous job. But of course, you use wisdom. You apply wisdom. But you know that, like I say, you're not gonna get a grievous death ultimately, man. Because what you have to, you have faith. And you should tell your spirit, man. That you're doing the right thing, man. Sometimes what you gotta, sometimes you can tell by your spirit, the things that you be doing, whether you're not doing enough videos or anything, it should tell you. It's like, dang, man, the conscious spirit, so to speak. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, real quick one from that.
You go bring it up.
Going to what your brother's bringing up. This is Ecclesiasticus 2:10, and it says, look at the generations of old and see if ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded. And that's exactly what I can say. If we look at our forefathers, and the way they conducted their lives, gearing towards Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, and we see the Lord kept true to his promises to him. Whether it was if you're going off, he gonna reprimand you in such and such fashion, or he promised you some kind of blessing. He gave it.
Yeah.
Look at the apostles and the works that they did. Even if it was unto death, they realized it was a part of their life.
Yeah, come. You can go picture. No, picture for the side.
It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or did he ever despise that called upon him?
That's right, man. When things happen, like I say, we didn't despise the Lord, we didn't curse out the Lord. We know that according to prophecy, that it says that, that of course, that some of us are going to be martyrs for the truth, man. Some of us going to have to put to death, man. But of course, it's going to be in the righteous side, man. It's not going to be like a vain 2/3 death, man, where they just died and, they're going to receive nothing, man. So we have to put that in mind, man. But we don't know who that is, man. But like I said, as long as they keep their faith to the end, man, that's all that matters. As a matter of fact, like I said, if you go the chapter before, can you get 32 and, let me see, 32 and 14.
This is Sirach 32 and 14. Whoso feareth the Lord Yahweh will receive his discipline.
That's right, man. Can you look up the word discipline? That's right, discipline, man. Discipline is also important, man. This truth teaches you discipline, humility, man. Before you be exalted, you shall be abased first, man. You come to this truth, man. You have to start as a babe, man. You have to grow. This truth makes you a man, man. It should build you up as a man, man. Mm-hmm. I can tell you from personal experience, man. Like I said, man, for the truth and the alchemy, man. Like I said, man, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, man. I wouldn't know how to humble myself. I would just act on emotion and impulse, man. I would have liked wisdom. If I didn't have that, like I said, man, I wouldn't be able to do certain things. Like I said, get around the world, conversate with people, You know, you know, especially in times when, let's say for example, let's say you deal with a contract, you know, even though, you know what I mean, let's say for example, if sufferingly wrongfully, even though, you know, the person say, you know, why you didn't come to work, whatever, instead of you lashing them out, you know, you show them the proof, you know, but instead of say, ha ha, I told you in your face, you kept quiet, man, you know. And also when things, let's say a few months later, things got slow, you call them back and say, I got work for you, man. But if I didn't apply wisdom, or like said something wrongfully, I would have never, you know what I mean, or basically, you know what I mean, I would have never went to work, man. So basically that grudge would have been there forever, you know. So at the end of the day, everything works out at the end, man, in my favor, man, you know. You'd be surprised, man. Like I said, a lot of brothers, you know, are pretty sure on the truth. You know, they apply wisdom, you know, in the time of their need, man. And that's how you got to do sometimes. You got to humble yourself, man.
Yeah, the scripture says to be at all possible, be peaceable with all men.
That's right.
You know, so you move in light fashion. You know, we come in the fashion that the Abishai came on this side, which was in meekness and in humbleness. You know, we fishing right now. You know, we're not in the hunting stages where we gonna put hands on Esau, or when we got to prove our point. You know, we in the stages of they getting salvation and not making ourselves martyrs or putting more trouble on our plate than we have to. You know, that's a scripture that goes into it. I'm gonna look for it, but I got the definition for discipline that you call for. That's just a Google definition, and it says discipline, the practice of training people to obey. It says rules or codes of behavior. It says using punishment to correct disobedience, you know, and through the Spirit, you know, that's what the law, statutes, and commandments, on top of this wisdom that we receive, gives us. You know, it gives us the outlook to be able to maneuver in this wicked society that we live in. You know, not bringing more trouble to ourselves, not making trouble. You know, so on and so forth. No, that was it.
If I may, remember last week we were talking about being rebuked. You know, out in the world, when somebody tell you wrong, you stick your chest out, and your automatic reaction is to buck back. And, you know, I was trying to get a piece off, but the spirit was rolling, I couldn't speak. But, you know, us being this truth, what do we want? We want salvation, right? We want the kingdom, right? We want righteousness. So if you are in the truth, you want to be rebuked. Because look, we all come short. We all go off. We all fall. But rebuke is what? It's real love.
That's right.
So if we in this truth, we should want to be rebuked. Because, hey, last time I checked, we not perfect. You know what I mean? You know, we aiming to walk like as Yahushua walk. But we in these chains of darkness. So we going to go off. So what? I say that to say, at the end of the day, we constantly need discipline. You know?
Yeah.
That's what's that going to do? It's going to build our character up.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because what we constantly say, we not like these two nerds. Well, without discipline, we will fall into that trap. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Hey, the scripture says that open rebuke is better than secret love.
That's right.
So, me personally, I mean, I would rather somebody tell me if I'm doing something wrong, you know?
Yeah, I want to
Because
be
what?
rebuked. Yeah.
Hey, the scripture says what? Examine the whole matter, man. So, okay, what did I do wrong? Okay, yeah, okay. You know, learn from it, man. You know, but don't take it as a grudge, man. Because at the end of the day, this is much bigger than us, man. You know? You know, if Yahushua, was on the scene, you know, him being, you know what I mean, a sturdy man, you know, things would be a lot harder, man.
Also in the scriptures, I forget, I was about to look for it, but I couldn't find it. It says, if you rebuke a wise man, he will love you. You know, you rebuke a fool, he's gonna despise you. You know, so you don't want to be in a state of if you get some rebuke, you get a little malice or a hate in your blood. You know, yeah. If you're a wise man, you're gonna take that rebuke for what it is. You know, and whether it's a wrongful rebuke or whatnot, you're gonna take the load. You know, as the Ark was saying, we deserve everything we get. You know, whether we did it or not. You know,
and just to land back off, if you happen to get rebuked wrongfully, like the scripture said, and like the brother said, you gotta suffer wrongfully. In my short time in the truth, if that has ever happened, it's gonna end up coming to light and truth.
That's right.
You can't do nothing against the truth before the truth. So even if somebody, you feel like you in the completely wrong, the best bet is to shut up. Because you don't even know if it's a test. You know what I mean?
That's good.
So,
That's right. I forgot about
you know, especially if you new to this thing, the elder might want to test your patience. You know what I mean? You never know. You know, so the best thing is when you're new to something, man, you wanna basically you wanna keep your ears open and your mouth shut, you know, and your eyes open, you know.
Look at little children in the classroom, you know. They take different kind of rebuke and they run with it. Of course, you don't want to be a little rebellious, little badass kid in the classroom where, you know, he's presented with a test, you know, and now he's flying up, he's flaring up, you know, and he's just a tyrant, you know. You want to take any kind of rebuke or lessons, you know, for your benefit, you know.
You want me to finish 32 out?
Yeah. Keep going down.
32, Surah 32:14. Whoso feareth the Lord Yahweh will receive his discipline, and they that seek him early shall find favor.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we want to do, man. We want to find favor to the Lord. Like I said, you know, we want to be on that good side, man. You know, because the scripture said that the Lord has no respect of persons, man. You know, it's easy for us, for the Lord to say, you know what, I don't want him no more. Bring somebody else in, man. You know, the scripture says it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power, man. Because at the end of the day, like I said, we're not worthy of you know what I mean, of this truth, let alone what we about to receive, man. You know, because we sin every day, man. You know, but of course through the faith and the love and the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. You know what I mean? That you know, through him, through our mediator, through Most High, man. That we have a chance, man. You know, especially being elect and a part of the multitude, man. You know, something that we shall be kings and priests, you know, for eternity, man. You know, that's beautiful, man. You know, but y'all wish I could have kept all this stuff to himself if he wanted to, man, the glory, man. You know, but what? He wanted to share with us, man, you know? So how much more of us in this truth, man, you know, especially in the times of need sometimes, man. You know, we gotta look out for each other sometimes, man. You know? Again, we want to find favor. Like I said, scripture says, do everything you can, man. Like I said, to build a character, like I said, give alms, you know, teach, edify, do what we got to do.
Being charitable, you know.
Follow the commandments also.
And that's all we can do, you know.
Nah, we got to build that spiritual bank account, man, as much as possible, man. So when the time of judgment comes, Yahweh Shah is going to come, man. Like, man, he's going to visit the world, which, you know.
Right.
And judge everyone, man. And like I said, you want to have basically a good rap sheet, man, when you come back, man. You know, because what? A lot of these people, especially so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, even the ones so-called in this truth, it's not teaching quickly, man. Hey, man, like I said, man, you better have and the ones that ultimately fell out, man. Look, the rap sheet ain't gonna be looking too good, man. You go bring it up.
It's because it's a banger, but it's a very essential scripture, you know. So you don't put your trust in this society, you know. It's going into building up your spiritual bank account, you know. And that's what we have to do. That's what everything we're doing right now is for, you know. And we're not geared towards trying to have any kind of status on this side, you know, or get gain on this side. You know, we want our daily bread. Hey, we pray for what's sufficient for us, but at the end of the day, we keep spiritual gifts. We're trying to keep it flowing, you know, and it proves your faith to the Father, even though the elect has been sealed since the foundation. But make your calling and election sure. But it's Matthew 6:19, and it says, "Lay not up yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal." It says, "But lay up yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal." You know?
Yeah, come. Again, like I said, you know, that's why we don't care about the riches and everything on the side, man. You know, like I said, it's all vanity. Like I said, we wasn't born with it, and surely can't take nothing. Like I said, you can't take it with us, man. Like I said before, like me brother, we did a video, man, about now they got this artificial intelligence, like I said, on Hollywood, man, to the point that they don't need actors no more, man. You know, like I said, these are the same actors that sold to Satan. Now Satan got what they wanted from them, and they used them, and now they kick their ass out, man. Now they trying to fight. You know, that's why it says in Ecclesiastes, where it says, why curse you Satan when you curse out your own soul? What you paraphrasing, man? You know.
That's ultimately in the scriptures where it speaks about the sedition. That's how that sedition is going to come, because Satan has told you people, hey, I'll give you all these things, like he tried to tempt you how shot, you know. But all these things were Satan, a temple, You know, you ain't gonna keep anything of carnality that Satan possesses and have it for eternity. Nah, man. So you might as well get find out the ways to build up things that are eternal. You know, it's a scripture that goes into that too. That was it on that.
Yeah. It kind of, again, you know, which what gives us further proof that this is ultimately, like I said, this has to be the truth, man. But again, there's nothing on this side, man. Like I said, this side is about to crumble, it's about to fall. We can see it, man. You know, that's what we don't look 2 or 3 years ahead, man. You know, it's pointless, man. You know, like I said, man, we're going to head into the last war, man. You know, the nuclear warfare. It's not a reason. It's not a reason or coincidence why the movie Oppenheimer came out, man. You know, destroyer of all worlds, man. You know, like I said, the son of perdition. We know who that's talking about. You know, hey, the scripture says what? The scripture is simple and plain unto the holy man, but unto the wicked, it's a stumbling block.
You want me to go back to 33?
Go back. Just keep going back to 32.
This Surah 32 and 15. He that seeketh the law shall be filled therewith, but the hypocrite will be offended thereat. They that fear the Lord Yahweh shall find judgment, and shall kindle justice as a light. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
That's right, man. And like I said, you know, hey, they're going to show you, man. Like I said, the scriptures also talks about the so-called Legos, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because everything that happened to you, you always find an excuse, man. You know, especially the women in our nation, man. You know, instead of taking accountability, saying, okay, I messed up, you know, let me work out, you know, let me improve myself. The scripture says what? Just man falls 7 times and get back up, man. You know, but you just always want to make an excuse about why you can't do the things that you do, man. You know, as you can see, man, the times that we're living in, man, like I said, man, Jacob just, like I said, this generation is seeking a sign, but no sign shall be given. Like I said, man, Jake is lost, man. You know, I'm not sure you've seen a recent video, man, about a Jake. He went to the iPhone store, tried to, try to take the iPhone out of it. You know what I mean, the iPhone section, I mean, fake iPhone, man, to the point, man, even the people told me, so why you still on that phone, man? Come on, man, it's fake, man, you know, that's what he kept going hard at it, you know, trying to take their phone out, man, but again, they got to show you, man, like I said, our people have no guidance, no discipline, man, you know, no morals, man, you know, and again, this is what society teaches, man, you know. This, like I said, this is our captivity, man. Like I said, we're not meant to survive and strive here, man. You know, we're here for our captivity, man, until Yahweh Bashim Yahshua comes back, man. You know, and redeem us off this, you know what I mean, off this hellhole, man.
It reminds me of the parable of the dog going back to his own vomit. That's Jake for you, man. And they'll keep spewing out madness and regurgitating it, spewing out madness and eating it again, to the point where these people are just sick to the point where they're inflamed with this all-out wickedness. Like you said, that dude, you should have just left the damn phone there and carry his ass, man.
Uh-huh.
You know,
he gave him a chance too. You know, I mean, everybody says, you know what, just forget about it, but he didn't.
Yeah. There was this video that surfaced about this guy who was trying to steal phones, but it was a display phone.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
On. 18, verse 18, a man of counsel will be considerate, but a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear. Even when of himself he have done without counsel. Do nothing without advice, and when thou hast once done, repent not.
That's right. You know what I mean? Like I said, take advice, take counsel sometimes, man. Like I said, there's a reason why, like I said, we have counsels. Why, like I said, people, like I said, even the world, like I said, you know what I mean, to give you advice, man. Smart advice, man. You take heed to it, man. Rather, like I said, it can help, you know what I mean? It can quote unquote benefit you, man. Like you said before, use the world. You know, don't abuse it, man. Somebody trying to teach you something like a trade, man. You know, no matter how you sound, like I said, but as long as you learn from something from it, take it, man. Like I said, don't get emotional about it, man. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna benefit you, man. I learned that first experience, man. You know, I didn't like the way he was treating me, talking to me like that, you know what I mean? I could have just left, man. But you know what? I didn't want to be a quitter, man. You know, I want to stay and say, at least I tried, man. You know, I tried rather than just quitting, man. You know, Jake don't like it. Like I said, Jake, like I said, when Jake can't handle something, he just quits, man. You know what I mean? He never tries to stay and basically endure the hard part, man. You know, and for you to in this world, what I learned is, you know, I'm just thinking about it. Like I said, man, for you to be successful and like I said, the thing that you want, man. Hey, things take time, man. Patience, man. You know, this generation want to get everything so quickly, man. Yeah, you know, we want a quick minute so badly. Like I said, they want to do the most stupid things, man. You know, especially that's on trick. You know what I mean? Especially that NCP. You know, the TikTok thing was going on, whatever. Yeah, the dumb stuff, man. You know, but instead of just like I said, working your craft a little bit over time. You know, like I said, may take a few years, man. You know, over time you shall grow, man. You know. That's all about patience and growth, and you know that's you know, again, that's how people got their wealth, man. You know, most people, man, especially Jake, man. You know that, like I said, Jake came with nothing, man. You see where he at today, man. Like I said, hey, fighters, you know, engineers, you know, like I said, the whole nine, man. You know, he had to go through his, you know, man, inheritance, you know, which he had stolen, man, to get where he at, man. But Jake, man, he had to work from the ground up, man. You know. But you can't hate on the man, you know. You gotta respect the man, Cause what? He studied his craft, man. Like I said, man, he went through the gutter, man, over the years, man. You know. That was pretty much it on that.
Verse 20. Go not in the way wherein thou mayest fall, and stumble not among the stones. Be not confident in a plain way, and beware of thine own children. In every good work trust thine own soul. This is the keeping of the commandments. He that believeth in the Lord Yahweh taketh heed to the commandment, and he that trusteth in him shall fare never the worse.
That's right, man. Like I said, again, that's when we follow the commandments, man. Like I said, cause what? We didn't want to go, like I said, tread path from our heritage, man. You know, by what being beast, so basically being that, you know, being by these other nations, man. You know, especially for our own children, man. You know, the ones that choose to have children. You know, I mean, we try everything we can to teach them, man, to the best of their abilities, man. God, you can go back to the 33 chapter.
So Surah 33, we want to start at the top, right?
Yeah, you start at the top, man.
There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth Yahweh, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. A wise man hateth not the law, but he that is a hypocrite therein, as a ship in a storm. Yeah. You know, a ship in a storm, what happens? They go to and fro. You know what I mean? So you want to stand on your principle. You definitely don't want to be a hypocrite. You definitely want to be out here so-called telling your people to wake up and come back to who you are. But when the cameras is off, you're back to being that nigga that your hood know, or your family know. You know what I mean? You know, because sooner or later, them demons gonna keep getting stronger and stronger to the point where, you know, they stronger than your spirit that's supposed to be on the right hand. You know, they're gonna overcome you. You know, and we've seen that time and time again. And like Amadas always brings out, you know, it don't matter how good of a speaker you are, how many you might be the precept man. You know, every camp got one or two precept mans. You know, you know, and you know. You keep playing around, man. Hey, matter of fact, Ayash was bringing out the scripture about that wick, you know, almost being blown out. You know, you keep playing around. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. Most High can take you out of this thing. And the scriptures also say it's better to not have known the truth than known the truth. And what is it? It's like a dog going back to his vomit, man. You know, that's a fearful thing, man. So you know, and like I said earlier, yeah, we're in these chains of darkness, so we slip. But the difference between how we're supposed to maneuver and how these 2/3 are supposed to maneuver is we're supposed to identify that we fell off and repent and try to do it better right after, you know, and sincerely repent. Not like these Catholics go and commit a crime and then, forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. But sincerely say, you know, oh man, it's Salakia, Baba Kashab, please forgive me, Yahweh. You know what I mean? Sincerely. You know what I mean? And if you go off, you're supposed to feel bad that you went off. That's the difference between a man of the Lord and these 2/3, man. Because it's one thing to know that you're Israelite, that's cool, but it get deeper than that, man. You know?
Yeah, gone. Yeah, like I said, it's deeper than just dropping highways and byways and being in the camera, man. You have to, like I said, live off the camera as well, man. You know?
Yeah, this ain't no part-time job, man. This thing is 24/7, man. You know, this is not a fad. This is not a thing. When you get up with bros and then when you leave, you know, it's back to regular schedule. No, this is the program once you come in this thing. Right. You know?
That's right. Right. You keep going.
Yeah, Slovakia. Let me go to 3. I forgot what I was at. A man of understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle. Prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instruction, and then make answer. The heart of the foolish is like a cartwheel, and his thoughts are like a rolling axle tree. And that, you know, that goes back to, like we saying, the ship in the storm. You know, a cartwheel, all that's up and down, up and down, up and down. We trying to be on a level seaboard or whatever it's called. That we want that tide to be level, you know what I mean, as much as possible. You know what I mean? You know, there'll be a little bit of rocking, but you know, you ain't out here, you know.
Toss to and flow.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Read up a verse one more time.
Yeah. The heart of the foolish is like a cartwheel. One more. Prepare what to
It's like 1 second.
I was at 5.
Start from verse 3.
Sirach 33:3. A man of understanding trusts in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle.
Yeah, verse 4.
Prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instruction, and then make answer.
Of course, like I said, when you beat something like that, man, you have to, be wise and be careful of what you say, man, because sometimes, how the way, again, like I said, brothers may have speech impediment or something like that, so, you got to make sure that you say something, just, make sure that you have understanding and clarity about what you say, because sometimes miscommunication can go the wrong way, even though you never meant to say it like that, but, when you have to make sure to say it slowly and plainly sometimes, man.
That's right.
Cause like I said, you can slip up and say something that you really didn't mean to say, but, my brother could interpret that very wrong.
Well, make sure you catch it. Everybody, we got a slip of the tongue, but if you say something wrong, clarify it.
Please catch yourself.
And like the elders say, don't just be out here winging it, freestyling, because then you're going to sound like these other dumbass camps. You know what I mean? Just saying whatever. Got that old Christian pastor spirit,
Yeah.
You really, what scripture say? Study to show thyself. Come on, man. Yeah. So, and if brother don't really have the answer to something, we'll get it from another brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we say this is a body, man.
Yep.
Continuing on. Verse 5, the heart of the foolish is like a cartwheel, and his thoughts are like a rolling axle tree. Mm-hmm. A stallion horse is a mocking friend. He nieth under everyone that sitteth upon him. Why doeth one day excel another, when as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun? By the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh they were distinguished, and he altered seasons and feasts. Some of them have he made high days and hallowed them, and some of them have he made ordinary days. Mm-hmm. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. Mm-hmm. Right. In much knowledge the Lord Yahweh hath divided them and made their ways diverse.
That's right. Of course, going to something different now, but like I said, talking about these other nations, man. Everyone will say, like I said, we're all human. We all, we all come from Adam and stuff like that, man. But they're going to show you, we believe, but they're going to show you again, though. That's not an excuse, man. At the end of the day, man. There's difference, man. That's what the Lord made varieties and different characters, different cultures, different nations for a reason, man. Like the 3 sons of men, the sons of the sons of the righteous, the sons of the men, and the sons of the wicked, man.
People, want to question why? Because he's the Most High. He does what he wants. That's why he was talking about it. This is his show. We just characters in it, and that's the way it is. People want to talk about, well, this ain't fair. Well, why is that? Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. You didn't write this.
As a matter of fact, you can get Romans 9 and 13. You know, go bring it up, man. Like I said, there's a reason why the Lord, like I said, ultimately, the Lord can do whatever He wants, man. That's nothing you can do about it, man. Just like I said, you know, how brothers always get an analogy, man, about, you know, when you have toys, man, like you got the good toys and the bad toys.
And I don't care, sorry, brother, I don't care who you is. You got your favorites of anything. You know, you got your favorite colors, you got your favorite foods. So while the creator of all can't have his favorite, you know?
Yeah.
Come on now. It just so happened that, you know, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans are the Lord's favorite.
Yeah.
You know? That's the way it is.
Yeah. And like I said, you better be bestly blessed that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, like I said, that you on the nation of Israel side, man, compared to these other heathens, man. You know, especially the sons of the wicked, man. You know, especially in these last days, man. Because man, I hate to be eating, man.
You know?
For a fact.
Yeah.
You know, especially when they about to receive. Now, like I said before, this truth. Now, you know, I mean, hey, y'all had it good, man. You know, you had the fatness of the earth and gift of the sword. But now, as you can see, hey, man, the Lord's about to take that away from y'all, man.
And that's why they fighting so hard to debunk the truth. Because the elites of E, they know what it is.
Yeah,
that's why they trying so hard to fight. Think about it. Any other movement that's going on out here, they don't bother them. They don't try to debunk it. You know, we tell you who we truly are, and if you speak on that, then all of a sudden, yeah, you're anti-Semitic. Yeah, you know, that's how you prove who you is. So you changing words and shit. You know, changing definitions, new speech, just to hide who you are. That's why you took the apocrypha out of the scripture. You know?
Yeah, and they're gonna show you, like I said, these people that try to bring out the truth, like for example, you know what I'm saying, you know, like celebrities like Nick Cannon and you know, and I'm talking, because they're not following the truth, but you know, the ones that have, you know, actually, like say, good evidence, you know what I mean, about who they are, you know, get them whack to them. They get blacklisted or you know, something like that. Yeah, outside, man, that's so funny, man, about Nick Cannon face, man. When you just see that, oh man.
He thought he was good. He done did everything for Amalek to this day. You know, hey, that's what goes into this day. You know, he did everything.
That's how he came out of it real fast.
Yep. That's why 99% of the time, the celebrity's not gonna hide the truth.
Yeah.
You know, you never know. It's all like once we just said, it's all of the Lord or the Heavenly Father. But you know, this is their heaven. It's hard. Think about it. A lot of these celebrities come from the bottom. Just like the rest of us. They really did have shit. And now they finally got a piece of this devil's pie. You think they're going to really want to give that up and go back to where they started from? They used to eating good now. You think they want to go back to WIC and peanut butter and jelly, you know? Hell no. You know?
Yeah. Hey. Oh yeah.
I got the Romans you had called for.
Oh yeah, hold on right quick. Like I said, I want to get the quick precept about what he's talking about. Yeah, they know that's a power. That's right. This is James chapter 2, verse. This is James chapter 2, verse 19, and it says. No. And it says that James 2 and 19 says, Thou believest there is one power, thou doest well, the devils also believe and tremble, man. So again, they know that their time is coming. They know that the end is near, man. That's right, man. Because of course, like I said, they know that, you know, Isaiah 1:4 identify organism or whatever the problem. Like I said, man, they know that that's the church of the Most High, man. You know, that's why they got these programs for. That's why they have all these satellites. Like I said, where they get these workers monitoring that thing 24/7, man. You know, in that little basement, whatever you want to call it, you know, office, man, just monitoring to, man, because they know that something's about to happen.
Yeah. They see it. You can't stop it, man. They once the cat's out the bag, as they would say in the world. You know, these prophecies ain't gonna stop, man. He knows that as well. These top elite scholars, you know, Bible scholars, they know everything that's happened in the scriptures have came to pass and are going to come to pass, and they can see it happening in their time as well. You know, they understood that Christopher Columbus was led over here by the chariots of the Most High, you know, for his purpose. You know, that's what you know. Even Esau in his pride, you know, he still gonna try to fulfill his plans. you know. But hey, that goes all into the Lord's plan as well. You know, there's nothing you can do against with the Heavenly Father puts a stamp on it. It's not coming away.
Yeah. Like now, you know, here we are. You know, like you see, it's beautiful because exactly what I was thinking. People are seeing sightings of these chariots all left and right. And then you got the men of the Lord on the highways and hedges telling you, hey, these are vehicles of the angels. Now all of a sudden, what he does? Oh yeah, we got some alien bodies from the crash. But they never said they ever had bodies. Now all of a sudden they say they have alien bodies. See, this is with him. Revelation 12:12. He's going down swinging. He think he got a counter for everything, but he getting back into the corner. So he's about to run out of breath. He's about to run out of strength and stamina, man. You know, he's pulling out everything he can try to pull out. Now all of a sudden, all these years now you're gonna have a force, army, space force. Yeah, come on, man. You just you gearing up for whatever, you know.
Hey, and to the point now, like I said, technology has increased. I'm talking about not for the devil, but I'm talking about for us to the point where, like I said, you got, this where it says, son was his own tongue shall fall upon himself. You got these Edomites too. You know, like I say, these quote whistleblowers, like exposing them for who he is, and like I said, now you got UFO dedicated channels, you know, to the point where, like I said, you know what I mean, to the point where, you know, we can't make lies anymore, man. You know. We can't do anything. So basically at this point, you know, he's just saying, F it, I'm gonna just, like you said before, he's doing everything he can, like I said, to basically deceive the people, man. But hey, man, like I said, man, the internet is out there, man. There's a quote, I think, roughly paraphrasing. He said that one of Rockefeller says, he said one of the worst things that we ever did was basically create the internet, man. Because hey, once that happened, man, like I said, you know, which is the unicorn, man. Hey, after that, and over the years, it started increasing to the point where everybody got phones now. You know?
Let me get this real quick for edification.
Especially smartphones, to the point, their computers now, to the point where you can zoom in 50 times now, you know, 100 times, man. And again, that's a year increase. Well, how long a year? These phones are basically going to continue to increase, man. To what? More different UFO sightings, you know, be the rules as well. You got it.
Yeah, ain't no denying it. Now, you made a phone with 5 fucking cameras on it. You think he ain't gonna catch something in the sky?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, like we said, it's all that Heavenly Father's doing. He lined all that up. So you can see the chariots. To let you know that the time is not.
That's right.
He put signs in the heavens, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, well, he set us up too, because he said we're gonna be an example. We're gonna be made a spectacle, you know, to the world, to angels, you know. And how is that? That's with the internet. So you see all these things come into place via the unicorn, you know. Which,
that's funny too, because unicorn, we look at, you know, unicorns with satellites.
Exactly.
That's crazy, man.
And that's how the satellite set up to radiate those transmissions, you know, throughout the 4 corners of the world. More or less for our sake, the watchmen, you know, so we can analyze these things, filter it through the scripture, you know, and push it out to the world, you know, for the sheep. You know, and for those who can hear the words of the Heavenly Father. You know,
real quick. Revelation 12:12 says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time." So that goes into what we were saying. When he's going down swinging, he's going to keep trying to come up with some new thing every other week. It's gonna be something new, you know. That's why he has a stupid ass celebrity take your eye off the prize for a week, because he might have a celebrity do some bugged out shit. So you want to, you know, Jake is too busy talking about love and hip hop, but in real news, something else is going down. But you're too busy worried about what Stevie and Jocelyn doing, instead of paying attention to what's actually happening in real time, in real life, you know?
Yeah, that's Esau's doing, because he got that one little, I forgot what you call it, but it was like, how to sell to a Negro. And Esau done studied you, you know, to the point where he knows exactly what'll keep you busy, you know, keep your mind off the prize. And that's why he's injecting you with all kind of different kind of things as well, you know, because he knows how to clog your mind with those heavy metals. He knows how they push weed in Jake's neighborhood heavily to the point where they zombified, You know, there's a liquor store on every corner. Hey, this devil has done a diligent search. You know, against the people of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, it's called a project for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
You live in the projects for a reason.
It's a trap.
Yeah, so they're studying you. Why, down here they call them parks or whatever, but it's still a project. But what's around each project? It's a corner store that ain't got nothing but death in it.
Yeah.
And if the liquor store wasn't state owned, they'd be having a liquor store on every fucking project. We in Virginia, so they can't have a privately owned liquor store. But if you go outside, you go to South Carolina, DC, Jersey, anywhere, LA, any hood. Like, all right, boom. For instance, we in the area where the Ish people are at. They have a wines, a spirit store. But in the hoods, you got Ray's, discount liquors. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Shopping
going. And it's the bottom of the bottom.
Generic name.
It's the bottom of the bottom. The bullshit. The liquor there might be expired.
Yeah, because we talked about that too. Remember, there's a lot of talk about like expired sodas.
And that's how the bodegas are, the corner stores. Bodegas is Spanish for convenience store. You know what I mean? But yeah, and it's nothing but high fructose corn syrup. It's nothing but MSG. You getting them Frito chips, them Frito Lays, spicy barbecue. That's nothing but MSG. So think about that. You got nothing but alcohol, terrible food, drugs, whether it's lace, weed, crack, heroin, and you living on top of each other like a sardine. You think he's not going to pay attention and watch how you behave like fucking animals, like they want to push? This is all part of Eve's plan.
Yeah.
Then they get the father out of the house. They put the women on Medicare, and they push all kind of diagnoses of the kids. They tell them they hyperactive. To the point where they taking what they would call ADHD medicine, Ritalin.
And then on top of that, they go back and tell your woman that you're the least protected person on earth, and that your man doesn't care about you. So what he does is, we're already his enemy. He's gonna make our women our enemy as well. So we got it inside and outside.
And that's nothing new. Hey, that's the same trick. Hey, that's why you should know. Hey, the wicked when you see it. That's the same trick that got pulled on Eve in the garden. So if Eve can't see it to this day, Eve gonna be trodden down as a mire in the street on the side.
That's what I said in Job, that most have the popular wisdom, man. And Hosea 4:6 have destroyed him for like a nothing of people, but definitely a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's why she keeps falling for these tricks, man, that the devil has laid out for her. How long she able to get, like I said, the devil's trinkets, EBT, etc., all that stuff like that, man. Like, so, man, the devil's got her, by the grips, man.
And that goes hand in hand. Eve, to the scripture, a woman shall not usurp authority. That right there was the best lesson, that a woman should not be on top. Because now, look, we all fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey.
Through her, it's the beginning of
we all died.
Through her, we all died.
Yeah, we all died. But back to what the topic at hand is, because of this damn adversary we have.
Yeah.
This is his time right now, so he can mold the ways of his kingdom the way he wants through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
You can't forget that.
Because the scripture tell you his bounds are set.
That's right.
You got
No, I just want to that. Y'all got it, bro.
I just want to add on to that, because there's only so far you can go. That's why you see a lot of these things. That's why you see things ramping up to a crazy state when it comes to this wickedness being pushed. You got these young girls, everywhere you go. Now is a new kind of rapping females coming up out of the woodwork. If I could be honest, that's the Israelite man's fault. Because how did we come out, as rappers? what the 3 6 Mafia song, sucker or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we used to talk foul and filthy like that, you know? So hey, our women doing the same thing. So that, hey, just as much as we get on the women, hey, our men are wicked as well in the month, you know? But these it's out of hand. these young girls is out of control.
And of course, I guess you can see them copying them. Like I said, music like Ice Spice and all that. I'm like, dang, bro. I mean, to the point where, like I said, you know that you got parents don't even monitor their children. I mean, I said, let alone not even monitoring. You know, I mean, they actually do it right there in front of the children.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what the scripture says. What? So is the mother, so is the daughter, man.
I tell you, we wise to do evil, but to do good, I don't got no understanding. You know? And that's why the Lord left a remnant, you know, a remnant that's going to take these things in and be like, all right, yeah, this shit ain't right. You know, those men crying and sighing, you know?
Yeah. Hey, like I said, there's just been an article in the shade room, man, that the black woman has the STI or something like that, like 126%, man. You know? Which is not surprising, man. You know, like I said, you know, song, booty holes, and all that, wet, you know, wet and all that. Like I said, just like I said, that's why it's important. Why people talk about body counts and for these women, man.
Sure.
You know, they easily, like I said, they the most easily to basically get disease, man. And you know that she don't wash properly, you know.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I was just gonna say that. You know, syphilis. Every time I look up news articles now, and you run into syphilis on the rise, you know, gonorrhea on the rise, you know, they just talking about how just in the past, since the pandemic, so on and so forth, since the pandemic, everybody, sexually transmitted diseases are on an all-time high, you know, and that's the music and the vibration of this place, you know.
Yeah.
They pushing pride.
You going hard with this one.
Hey, look, they going crazy.
I got this up.
Go ahead, bring it out.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 26 and 10. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitness, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
That's what you see today.
No.
That's what you see today.
Your brother's got, you know, so y'all know better than him.
That's what you see. Hey, you gotta keep these little girls in because there's so much influence in the world that'll be. That's why we gotta get up out of here. It don't matter how you bring them up, they're gonna go to school. They're gonna have these outside influences. You know, they're gonna have people telling them, whispering the things in their ear that's gonna aid. Pretty much as you read in that Sirach, that's gonna toss them to and fro. You know, so now they don't know if they want to live or die. They don't know if they want to be a boy or a girl. You know, they having sex before the flower of their youth. You know, so therefore, hey, this is why you keep, especially one that's loud and flamboyant and all over the place. You keep her in straight. You know, you raise her up in the ways that she should go. But women, if I could just get this out real quick, women just need leadership until the day they die. I'm gonna just be point blank honest with you, you know, because I see still adult women making horrible decisions. Of course, adult men make horrible decisions, but the ordinance of the Heavenly Father set it up that a woman can always have leadership and protection over, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Women like that as well. They just been given this liberty.
They don't know real quick. They don't know how to be led. But, what was you just saying? I just lost train of thought. Last thing you just said about Salakia. Yeah, don't just lock your child, your daughter in the house if they can do it. You have to lead them because, like you said, they have so many influences. And now, what you can see with your young kids now, they don't even go outside. Why? Because they get all their information on that phone, that tablet, that TikTok, everything. So they already. It don't matter if you lock them in a room. They're gonna be able to get to what's popular out there. So even if you lock them up, or like you said, you got to teach them, you got to lead them, you got to show them things, you know, how to conduct themselves. You know, don't just yell at them, oh, don't do that, and stay in the house.
Right.
They still gonna get to see what's going on. Oh, this is popular, this and that. FaceTime, come on, man.
These kids are a lot wiser than what society will lead you to believe. You know, by the time a kid is 5. You know, they got a certain level of understanding. You know, you can't keep treating them like a 5-year-old. You know, You gotta treat them as, a using wisdom, telling them, what comes along with being a 5-year-old, what's gonna come along in the next 5 years, and train them up that way, you can't be afraid to have sex conversations with your kids, so on and so forth, because the world gonna teach you. Look at what we doing. We was going to sex ed,
a whole bunch of
bullshit. They teaching us, how to have sex. When our parents should have been giving us all that science. How to have the patience when it comes to sex. When it comes to marriage. Things of that nature. But it's not pushed here. You can read that again. Now, yes or no? You can read that again. You can read from the top again.
All right. Verse 10, Sirach chapter 26, it says, "If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse her so through over much living. Watch over her, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler."
That impudent eye. Every time she just always in some mischief. Her eye is never seeing when I'm doing the right thing. And that's why it's not good for women to be overly busybodies and all in everybody's business. The scriptures tell us that as well.
Because what these women say once they get a little older, I was naive. I was naive because they're so eager to see what's going on. They want to be a part of something. They want to be felt. Women want to be felt like they're wanted and needed. So if they're not getting in the right order, they're going to go to and fro. And you're going into that right there, matter of fact.
Verse 12, "She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler."
You know what that is, That's these whores and sluts. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be point blank blunt about it, A lot of our women are whores, They're sluts. Because, like I said, they might, that's their way of attracting love or want or need, Like I just brought out, they want to say they're naive because they want to be in the know and want to be feel like they're important, even if it's at that lower state.
Honestly, in this society, coming up, you're gonna automatically have a sex demon on you. Just the way
everything's over hypersexualized.
Sit. Everywhere now you good, huh? Everywhere you go, that's what you see. Disney pushes it, Nickelodeon pushes it. All these cartoons pushes it at a young age. Even these small kids are seeing it, at age 1.
Real quick, just to land back. We didn't even know it, but when we were kids, all the Disney, all that Disney shit, that shit was they would put some freaky ass shit in there. But you wouldn't catch it, but subconsciously you would catch it.
Exactly.
Want to know why you all of a sudden you thinking a certain way, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you watching Mickey Mouse, they on the damn aisle, this and that, all of a sudden you see hard rods, and you see ass being on. That's wickedness, but that's of evil. We know who created Disney, you know what I mean?
That's why, again, that's not a coincidence why the movie Barbie sells so much money, man. Over Oppenheimer, man.
These little girls, they used to take their Barbies and they Kens, make them kiss, do all kind of be butt naked, do all kind of shit. What he was doing when he made these dolls that you can take your clothes off, they got body structure, so on and so forth. You can take panties off, you can put pants on, and then they got I'm a Barbie, and all that shit.
That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Come on, Barbie, let's go. They push it at a young age. Just that promiscuous ways.
And just add up again. That's how the women got these messed up minds about. I gotta give me a pink Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I gotta give me a high fist. Now, mind, like I said, you actually got both women, 60 million. Of course, it's just kids, but I was like, so you also got adult women up there going, we're watching that movie, man.
Right. That's why she pushing it the most.
Yeah, again, it's like, why that movie sold twice as more than Oppenheimer, man. I said, damn, for real, when I seen that. Unfortunately, they're both doing good. Really Barbie, but hey, but I forgot to mention that. Like I said, Barbie's like $1 billion company. So, and of course you got celebrities endorsing, that wickedness, and all that stuff. Like I said with Nicki Minaj, that Barbie, and all that stuff, man. And like I said, girls see that, man. Like what? I want to be a Barbie. Oh, I want to have me a Ken or a Tyrone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to drive me a Lamborghini. You know what I mean? Like I said, bringing that delusion in their heads that basically that every woman can achieve that, which is not going to happen. That's why they got these, like I said, and that's why what men is at a low state that they are now, man. You know, like I said, man. Like I said, man, you could be at, like I said, a man, good job, but if you don't reach that six-figure mark, you know, like I said, it don't matter, man. You know, that's why we say after these women, man. Like I said, when the time comes with the men of the Lord, we're really gonna be find it as gold, man. Because we're gonna have the keys to salvation, man. You know, it's not a coincidence why the scripture says that seven women shall. It says 7 women shall take the hold of 1 man, man. You know, that's what we don't care about races on this side, man. Like I said, a woman already right there next to him in heaven, man. That's what we don't worry about this stuff no more, man. No, the only thing that we need to worry about is building ourselves up. You know, building our value up, man. You know, spiritually, ultimately, man. You know, but if you can't do it and like physically, that's a blessing too, man. If you want to achieve that, but ultimately, like I said, spiritually is gonna get, you know, it's the ultimate, like I said, value, man. But of course, I didn't want to dive. What was that with the?
I think.
Oh, yeah, this is right here. Yeah, pick up at the woman. So,
Verse 12 says, "She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow."
Yeah, real quick slide here. Well, you got now. You got the city girls, real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
still talking about that city girl?
Well, no, I'm just saying to add on. You know, that's basically what he's bringing out. These women, especially our women, man. You know, they don't care. They talk about getting the bag. And you can sleep with how many men you want to, and on to the next one, and don't have no accountability. You know, and that's what's wrong with our women. But like we brought out, man, it's a trickle down effect. You know. That's it on it.
So we did it originally.
So you have
That's
I was speaking about the Barbie. I was talking to one of my associates in the world. He was saying that one of the elderly people that he knew, he wouldn't let his children, his daughters, play with Barbies because he remember when Barbie first came out, and it was made to make women get into that that feminist energy where they don't need a man. Like they had all the Barbies with the different jobs and so forth. That whole point was for females to gravitate at a young age that they didn't need a man.
Oh, wow.
So the whole point of the Barbie is wicked in its entirety.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Bring your lunchbox to work yourself.
Right.
You know, man.
And then you got Barbie Kid in the house. You know what I'm saying? He being a female.
Feminine as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's funny.
You seen the new Barbie movie? No, I heard about it. I ain't gonna watch it.
Might be some edification.
Yeah. Of course, you know, if we take it spiritually, I think I'm watch it. But I realized Oppenheimer instead. Because I already moved along anyway.
I watched those are Legos one they did. I think it was Legos they had Barbies on it. Kim was effeminate, you know. He was damn near a mo. You know, I think he was a mo. But that's the energy they put, you know, and they put him in the little shorts, you know, all the flamboyant colors, you know, the feminizing the man. You know,
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Toy Story 3.
That's what it was, yeah. Yep.
That's
Matter of
funny.
fact, Billy, get that scripture, you should know a man by his gate. Because you got these rappers painting their nails now, and it's, you know, they saying, oh, they can still get more hoes, they use more bitches than you. What the fuck, when did that classify a man being a man just because he gets women? Just because a man's able to get pussy, that makes him a man? You know?
They call that androgynous. Where they borderline between men and women. They say the women want it more because it's masculine and feminine at the same time.
Yeah, that too. And of course, like I said, these women don't know what a real man is anyways. At the top of that, like I said, a lot of these women really get with these dudes because they got money.
See, the funny thing is, you do it, they don't give it to you. They doing it because these niggas got money. If these niggas ain't have no money, they won't be with their ass because, you want your nails painted. But But see, these niggas can do that type of shit because, for one, they gay anyway. Regardless of what they say. You in the industry, you a faggot. You just don't make it that big, you know.
They try to put a new term on it. They call it metrosexual. What the fuck is that, yo? That shit don't sound right.
It sound
A metrosexual. You know? That sound like you down for whatever.
She be like the last verse. I know that for a fact. It's been show it is definitely the last verse. But again, like I said, these women already are messed up anyway. So like I said, we don't care about these women. Man. Like I said, these women gonna be destroyed anyway. Man. So you got it.
Yeah, it's Ecclesiastes.
We ain't talking about your women every fucking week. You get a woman, you get a woman like a 1 week fucking month, man. These bitches, they fucking rude. The truth don't revolve around them. We just rebuke them sometimes because they need to get rebuked. But y'all ass is done for. Y'all got about a good, I don't know how many months, but it ain't a lot. Go ahead, bro.
It's Ecclesiastes, Rock 19:29, and it says, a man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance.
Yeah, so if you see a man that's serious all the time, and all of a sudden that man knows something.
Right.
Usually when a man has a serious look, he knows something. You know, if a man has got rough hands, a man got a rough look, that means he does things that causes rough hands. He need rough hands to tempt him. You know, he got a rough look because he been through some things. You know, if the nigga looks soft, it's because the nigga soft. You should know a man by the way he look. I mean, that's what the scripture said. You know when a man don't play no games, when a man do play some games. Right?
Yeah, you can't get it. Yeah.
But see, this the world here got it all tricked. You got people tricked that if you own a gun, that you tough. That's the biggest lie ever told, man. Esau done had you sip out of his cup. You gonna find out that nigga, that shit is not gonna save you in no way, shape, or form. At all. Not even close. You know, you have to be a real man. Lord gonna bring everybody back to being men. When men used to fight up and close in person. Hey, you the weaker man that day, you in the spirit realm.
Yeah.
You know? You gotta be skilled in art, the martial arts. All forefathers were skilled in martial arts. Because they had to be. You know, you didn't know what the fuck you encountered. You think David, when he wrestled that lion, you think he didn't know fucking martial arts? He was using moves on that motherfucker, man. Samson, they was using moves. You know?
The scripture say they knew Yahushua was an austere man. How they know that? Because of the way he conducted himself. You know, his mannerisms, I'm sure it was serious. Hey, I'm sure he laughed very few, time. He just had a serious countenance about it.
He say something funny, probably just give you a smirk.
Yeah, give you a smirk, like, yeah, that's good. But still, remembering his burden that he had walked through and just the men that he was going through, he had a heavy mind.
Well, he told his own mother, hey, I'm about my father's business. That lets you know he's very, very stern.
Yeah.
He didn't play no games.
Yeah, why is that? Because he was farsighted, right? So he was able to see everything. So when us in his flesh, you become very short-sighted. So you'll laugh when you really don't need to be laughing. You'll joke all the goddamn time, playing all the goddamn time. But Yahushua knew, nigga, it's all hell that's finna befall this earth. Or all of you niggas. While I'm here and after I leave, y'all niggas finna go through hell. If y'all really knew what I see, y'all wouldn't laugh a little bit. He was able to see us get put on slave ships. Even before that, he was able to see the Roman armies besiege the cities because he told them about it. He said, woe to you. Woe to you that give suck in these days. You know, Yahushua was able to see everything that happened to us before we came to America and once we came into America. Niggas ain't got time to be fucking playing, man. And then even us, we have a very serious undertone too. We don't laugh. I don't laugh a lot. You know, I'm a joke with the brothers, but when I'm around these people think I'm fucking
they think I'm
mean as fuck.
Yeah.
My sisters think I'm mean. Women think I'm mean. Like I don't joke around with people, man. Ain't nothing to joke about. Cause I know you finna be dead. You finna be dead. You finna be dead. If y'all knew what I knew, y'all wouldn't be fucking laughing.
What did Orlando Brown say? You don't know. You're all fucked. So remember on the movie where he's on a slave ship? He's like, you don't know. You're all fucked. You know, and that's it. You know, these people, they don't consider it, you know. They don't know that they're doing it, you know.
Back in Ecclesiasticus 19, we'll read from the top again. It says, Ecclesiastes 19:29, it says, a man shall be known by his look, and one that has understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. He said, a man's attire and excessive laughter and gait shows what he is.
The excessive laughter, his attire, goofy ass nigga, fucking goofy. I remember my damn sister boyfriend, he came to me, nigga had on some fucking shorts up the hill. They were pink. He had on some paint and shade. Big dude too. Hey man, bro, I just wanted to speak. I looked at him, I said, just like that. He was like, oh, shit. Damn, we beefing already? Nigga started asking me about the fight. Well, who you got for the fight? I said, man, nigga, I got Arrow, nigga. Nigga, fucking, we can look at this nigga, you a big fucking goofy, man. Big fucking goofy. Shorts under here, they pink. Tattoos all on, nigga. He got these weird ass shit. He had them like these weird Morpheus shades. I'm like, these niggas is weird, man. And these be the niggas that think they tough, man. You know? Whatever, man. That's why we like Yahweh Shah, brother said it. We about our father's business, man. We ain't not playing games, man. Cause it's coming down to crunch time, man. Life or death, seriously. Man, we ain't got time to be playing no fucking games, man. Fuck you, bitch. Any bitch that did us wrong, fuck you. Anybody in this world did us wrong, fuck you, death to you. I mean, like, it is what it is. You know, we tried to help you. You didn't want the help. Fuck you, die. It's that simple. No more being nice with you niggas. Fuck you. But that's what the Lord finna tell you. You know? Yeah, he finna tell a lot of guys that's in these camps. Fuck you. Fuck you for being lukewarm. Fuck you for being half-assed. Fuck you for not putting your all into it. I called you into this and you bullshit. You gonna say fuck you. Go ahead, bro.
That was it on that.
You can get, go, you want to say something?
Real quick, I was going, because you did just to go into what the brother was saying, especially Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, this thing has been pushed in front of your face. The Lord gave it to where you had 2 years to sit back and reflect on life, you know, during the pandemic. You know, everybody knows it's truth. The word's gone out. But now, the Lord's at the point where, if you loathed it, I'm just gonna quote it, you know, and you're gonna understand it. Back in the way he said, you know, death by pain. You know, and the Lord's not joking with you. When he made a covenant with us, he said, choose ye this day a life and death. You know, so we at the point where either you gonna receive life, or the Lord's gonna jack you up. You know.
Bro, I was meditating the other day about some of the stuff that be happening to people out here, the way they be dying, some of the conditions people live in. Like, the Lord is really still. Like, some of these people are really living horribly, you know? Some of these homeless people, I'm talking about living horribly in this heat. You know, the way some people be going up to the spirit realm, drastic.
I mean,
gruesome.
Yeah, I just seen a nigga, homeless nigga one right there at the shop window, was laid out on the concrete floor in the shade, man, passed out. I said, damn, is she dead?
Over there by hospital?
No. Shop that you live. The shop that goes on Church Street. You know, I said, damn, just slumped out. I said, God damn.
Yeah, that make you meditate, like, man, I pray the Lord be with me in Jacob's trouble, man. When we ain't able to fucking readily get food and shit. You know, cause I pray the Lord don't have nobody run up on me, fucking, you know what I'm saying, poke me up or some shit. Gangs run into me, it's gonna be wild, man. You know, you gotta pray for that, man. Cause the Lord, he really don't care. He ain't no respected person, man. He wanna get you, he gonna get you. There ain't no telling how he gonna get you. You know? That's why you see brothers going so hard. You see brothers going so hard like this because brothers want to be saved. Brothers want salvation. Brothers want to be delivered. You know, brothers be going hard. Brothers want to goddamn not be destroyed. You know, you see a brother constantly putting up videos, or a brother that's always reading, a brother that's always studying, a brother that's always working on himself, that shows you the brother got the fear of the Lord. You know? Brother like, man, fuck this, I'm gonna do my own, because this is all I got. You only get one shot. You know, when you tired from the job, you come home, you just want to sit there. Nah, man, you got to do the work of the Lord. You got to do that, then do the work of God. You got to serve the Lord, man. You got to, because the demons, for one, laziness is a demon. All right, putting shit off comes from the demons, man. So they want you to not do the work of the Lord. They want you to not open up your Bible. They want you to not read and study, you know, and go into these articles and see what's going on throughout the world. They want you to stay stagnant, stay on that base level. They don't want you to grow. Oh, it's all right. You can put it off. Keep putting it off. Keep putting it off. That's not the spirit of Yahweh. The scripture says the spirit of quickeness. You know, if you know that you lukewarm, you gotta rebuke that shit, man, because that's not the spirit of the Lord. You know, like I said in my most recent video, I said the truth is in GMS, but all the elect ain't in GMS. Then we have the true doctrine here, but just because you're in GMS don't mean you make it. Like the elders always say, a lot of people in GMS not gonna fucking make it. Just because you're in this camp don't mean you're gonna be delivered, man. You gotta be doing what the Lord told you to do to the T. You know? If you ain't giving your all, the Lord gonna take away your penny. Matter of fact, get that. Exactly, man. Sure. If you ain't giving your all, the Lord gonna snatch your penny away, man. What do you think that's written there just for kicks and giggles? What do you think? What is that penny? What is the penny? Does know what the penny is?
The talent, you know.
Oh, what's the penny?
The penny.
Huh?
Oil. The oil.
Yeah, you can say that. It's the truth. The penny is the truth. He gave you the truth. What did he say? Freely have I given, freely you give. Because he gave it to you freely, so you give. You give it abundantly. Right? You don't hold nothing back. That's it. So he gave this brother the penny. He gave him the truth. And the brother was half-assing it. He entered into a camp, and he just was comfortable being in the fucking camp. The Lord's gonna snatch your fucking penny. And you see that it's happening right now with other guys, but it's gonna happen more. In the latter end, you see guys getting their oil snatched right now, but you see other guys it's gonna happen to too, right at the latter end. The Lord may snatch your oil in the midst of Jacob's trouble. And then out of nowhere, you get a spirit of fear dressed upon you, and you don't know where it came from. Now you doubting, and you end up taking a corrupt. That's the type of power we're dealing with. We're dealing with a power that can send a left-hand side angel on you at any minute and put a spirit of fear and doubt in you.
The scriptures, the Lord told Simon Peter, hey, Satan desired to sift you as wheat, you know? And so that's something we always got to be looking forward to, you know? And Lord willing, we don't fall short into that. You know, because Satan going to and fro, looking, you know, who he can get, you know, who is weak, you know, and how he can utilize the obstacles within that man's life to make him weaker. So he think he in a good case until he get to Jacob's trouble, and then he realized, man, I wasn't really rooted in what I thought I believed, you know. I got the Matthew 20, the parable of the penny. It says Matthew 20 and 1. It says, "For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder which went out early in the morning to hire laborers."
I mean, look at these guys, Errol and terrorist classes, right? Man, do you know the type of rigorous training these guys have been under these past months?
Crazy diets,
cutting water weight. I mean, you look at Errol and some of them pressed with their face swivel. You can tell they on a strict routine, man. Heavy, that's why they be looking fat sometimes ready for the fight. You know? Not to mention the training. Yeah. Training daily. I was watching his Mike Tyson interview. Both of them. Bud said he trains 7 days a week. Terrence said he takes Sundays off. Come on, man. Yeah. And that's for hours a day.
Yeah.
Errol takes Sunday off, and Terrence don't take no fucking day off. He said he works 7 days a week, work out 7 days a week. Now, look at, they put that effort there for vainglory. So, man, brothers just got to do better, man. Brothers going to have to do better for the Lord, man. Brothers really have to do better for the Lord.
That's a good example because you got to realize these guys got money, but they sacrifice their pleasures because, you know, boxers, they don't bust a nut before they fight. You can't eat what you want to eat. But this is what they truly want. This is what they want to go after. So they sacrifice all their wants for this one moment. And you got to realize this is they do all this just for an hour of fighting. Then it's back to the drawing board again. That's dedication right there, man.
Yeah, another thing Terrence said, not Terrence, Errol said in the interview, one of the interviews, because I've been watching all this shit. He said, I ain't had sex in months, man. And then, see, it's a difference from you not having a bad joint next to you and saying you ain't had sex. And having a bad joint right there and saying you ain't had sex. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got bad joints with them, and they deny them. But they do it for a corruptible crime. So how much more you brothers that are calling yourselves servants of Yahweh Bashim? You can't let niggas in the world outdo you for their passion. If I could see it, I'm just a fucking mortal man. The Creator looking at you and discussing. You gotta go hard. You can never do enough. You can never do enough for the Lord. Every day you should be questioning yourself. Did I do the work of the Lord? You know you didn't. You didn't fucking do it. You didn't fucking do it. I don't give a damn. I ain't saying throw up a video every single day because that ain't everybody ain't got that spirit on them. But if it's possible, do it. But if you know you ain't something, if you ain't open up your Bible, you need to do it. If you ain't did no type of studying, you need to do it. You know, you need to do it, man. You gotta take that time with the Lord. The scripture say what? Every man should work out his own salvation. This is it for you. Can't no brother save you. You know, because we're not there with brothers in their personal time, free time. We can't save you. We can only try to make our call and election short. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Now back in Matthew 20, from the top it says, for the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard, and he went out about the third hour and saw them standing idle in the marketplace. And he said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour, and went out and found others standing idle, and saith unto them, why stand ye here all day idle? And that's what you can't. What's the scripture saying? Idleness creates wickedness. So it's best to just even if it's I try to stay away from too much pleasure.
Yeah, that's a fact too. If you ain't doing something, if you ain't occupied, you gonna end up looking at some ass. Yep. You gonna end up looking at some folly. Yep. You gonna listen to some nigga music. You gonna when you idle and you ain't doing nothing, you gonna end up doing some worldly shit. You gonna want to pick something up, And you know what that does? You know what that does? That doesn't go in your bank account to the exactly. You know what I'm saying? That don't account for nothing. So really, you just wait. You just think about all the hours you're wasting. That ain't coming to your salvation. That's how you gotta look at it. You gotta look just like how you in the job working. Nigga, I don't work off the clock, nigga. You got me in here, I'm on the clock. These niggas ask you stay back. All right, cool. Just make sure I'm on that damn clock. You can give me this penalty, you can give me that overtime. You know? That's how you gotta look at it, man.
That's it. It says, verse 7, and they say unto him, because no man hath hired us. He saith unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall you receive.
And that's these guys that we ain't no camp near us. Which is blood, so that's bullshit. If you were an hour away from the camp, man, camp near you.
Let alone 2 hours.
We drove up for years to Richmond. Miss me with that bullshit. Don't tell it to me. Don't tell that to somebody. I don't want to fucking hear it. That's a fucking excuse. Ain't no camp around my house.
He said right.
right.
Well, if you really feel like that, if you truly love the Lord, you'll take your ass out.
Yes,
And you right in your where you at. If you truly said out, you had the spirit on you to go out. You know, see how these brothers did? These brothers said, we come once for the congregation. These brothers doing the right thing. These brothers, if they can teach, they're going to be on the other side soon. You know? That's how you're supposed to do it when you do it. You fucking just sit, oh, I ain't no fucking care. Ain't nobody ready. Fuck that. You making fucking excuses.
Hey, you said earlier, it said what we can find every excuse.
Yeah, it's like a woman, you call out on her bullshit. She's not going to answer your questions. She's not going to apologize. She's going to say excuse after excuse after excuse. Well, this, what about this? What happened with this, that? You don't understand this. But what about you doing this? Excuse. That's how niggas are to the Lord. They like bitches. What about this? A nigga get rebuked.
What about this? And you did this. And you did that. And you did this. And what about this?
Why you ain't answering the question yet? Why you ain't apologizing? That's a nigga for you, man. Nigga hurt. When a nigga hurt, hey, this is like a bitch. When they hurt, they ain't gonna own up to their shit. They perfect. They ain't did shit wrong to nobody. It's just niggas, just people picking on them. That's all. People want to pick on them.
That's the only God can judge from spirit.
These women were actually about to die to actually take accountability. Oh, for real. But yeah.
Yeah, then Tupac said that shit with God. You niggas following Tupac. That nigga Tupac led y'all to death. Then you had a nigga saying, what that nigga said, since a man can't make one, he had no right to. Nigga, a woman don't fucking make life, man. The Lord puts the spirit in us, man. That's why you have something called stillborns. If a woman made life, she could prevent a stillborn. You fucking idiot. Men carry the seed. They plant the seed into a woman, and the Lord decides if he wants to put his spirit in that seed that would just nurture in that fucking womb. If he don't want to put a life in it, the shit will come fucking through. It's just a vessel with no spirit in it. Woman made life. What the fuck you telling these hoes that for, man?
That's why you got the the unk symbol.
Right.
They got the
They
stuff
got
like
the
that.
woman, They're saying that's a beautiful point going to what the
She can't plant shit in nobody.
You know? Hey,
For what?
we can't even answer what you said, sir. And the Lord gives that increase when it comes to that, putting that spirit into that body.
We do more than her, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And miss us with the birth pain shit, because the only reason y'all going through that is because y'all wicked as fuck. Because y'all really not supposed to be going through birth pains. So miss us with that shit.
Yeah.
We got the most important job. We decide who to plant our seed. And that's why you niggas gotta be destroyed, man. Because you planting your seed and just any old fucking thing, man.
I'm glad you said that because any other female species don't be going through no pain. You watch any other female, like the animals, cows, anything, they just be chilling. And you know, they be patient and pushing a bit. They ain't out there screaming and carrying on.
Yeah, because that curse wasn't put on the beast of the field.
So that should let you know, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what did y'all do to make them pains come like that?
You men have a fucking, when the Lord put Adam here, you were given a charge to use wisdom. You gotta know where the fuck you plant your seed at, man. That's what the scripture said, let the multitude perish that was born in vain. It's a lot of fucking babies being born that's just gonna fucking die. That ain't worth shit. Because you just putting something, just putting it in or just put it in. You supposed to be selective. You know how selective you supposed to be with your seed, man. You don't just fucking just come in, no bitch, man. Especially not these hoes. You know? Now in the world, of course in the world, you know, you don't know no better, but man, that's why you gotta come in spirit power, y'all much more shot, learn, man. And learn what the Lord wanted you to be from the beginning, man. You know the selective process men used to go through the ancient time just to decide one wife? Who's her father? Where's she from? Is she a virgin? How many scars she got on her body? What has she been through? What her mind like? Fuck, you meet a bitch at the bar, you put seed in her the next month. That's what these niggas are doing. And then they on the fucking social media. And then bitch, no nigga, you don't know what it is to be a fucking man. What you saying, brother?
No, I said that night. That put seed in the night. Enough drinks. Knock this joint down. You know?
Wow,
and like right before you came up, Marcus, I was talking about the STI rates right now. Because these kids, and they grown, but they they don't use protection, and you know that's wicked. But they don't, you know, worldly wise, they don't care about condoms and all that. They just worried about fulfilling that lust for that moment,
That's
you know.
right.
And then they got to deal with the repercussions after that. You got to deal with STDs. You got to deal with pregnancy. You got to deal. You don't know nothing about this. Like you can say, you don't know nothing about this woman, but you know she had a fat ass, so you wanted to hit it.
Yeah.
You don't know that she got 8 knucklehead brothers, and they all by different fathers, got all different daddies. She done been raped 8 times.
She got hella trauma.
You know, man, trauma,
Trauma,
crazy.
yeah,
She ready to snap at any given moment. You know.
And and the thing is, she can hold that shit in for a couple of years. Like you got people getting married with her, and then don't find out until the marriage that this bitch got hella trauma and baggage, and it comes out in the marriage. Because what she decided was, you know what, I'm gonna hold on as long as possible until I get that ring. And then when she gets that ring, oh shit. That's why a lot of these niggas are trapped. A lot of these niggas, they be in these relationships, and you think they happy because they got a bad, these niggas are trapped. And they can't let that bitch go because she got ties on their ass. That's why the scripture says a wicked woman is the portion of a wicked man. A lot of these women that we think we want, but don't not need in our lives. You need to stay far away from them. And the prettier she is, probably the most disgusting she is. Because the pretty bitches get ran through first. I'm talking about in middle school.
Yeah, because that's the one everybody trying to holler at.
Exactly, it starts early. As soon as her breasts develop, as soon as she get a little ass, the older dudes in the neighborhood are already on it. Niggas at the, as soon as she get her first job, you can hang it up. Niggas that on it. The niggas that come in the building are on it. Her whole life, niggas are just on her. She go to the bus stop, niggas on her. She go buy a car from the dealership, niggas there on her. She goes to the store shopping, niggas following her with the cart, on her. The prettier she is, the more trauma and the drama she got with her.
But you know, I was gonna say, you brought out something that made me think. You know how when you finally in that relationship, when you first with that woman, she dressing good, but now she comfortable. Now when you go over there, she letting the titties out, she letting the hair ain't done. You know what I mean? Well, they do. Well, once they got you in, they like that spiritually too. They take off the kindness, the thoughtfulness, all that shit go out the window now. Oh, nah, he can make his own play. Fuck that. You know what I mean? So you gotta really be selective with the women you choose to deal with.
And that takes you being comfortable with going without. See, when you can learn to go without, you become so powerful, bro. You don't realize how much power you gain when you're able to go without. And I'm not just talking about women. When you're able to go without food for a duration of period of time, when you're able to go without money for a little duration of time, when you're able to just go without, you become very powerful because you don't feel the need to have that to validate you. And you're comfortable. But when you don't have that power to go without, you're always trying to get it, always trying to get it, always trying to get it. And when you don't get it, you become depressed because you're looking for that to validate you. You know, you're not comfortable in just the fact that you know your purpose. See, the most beautiful thing about what we have is that we know our purpose. It's nothing worse than being a man in the world and you don't know why you're here on the earth. Why is my existence? What the fuck is life? What does life mean? We know our purpose. We know why life is the way it is. We know why the world is so corrupted. We know why the world is so evil. We have the answers. Since we know our purpose, we're comfortable. We can go without because we know what's coming too. That's even a more blessing because you know you're going to be consummated for serving the Lord. You know that all the desires you have in the flesh are going to be given to you 100-fold. There's some things in the spirit that you should be trying to increase now. You know? So that's when you got to learn to go without. You know?
Scripture tell you it's better to go to the house of mirth, to the house of feasting. You know? And for that purpose, you can actually look at what's going on instead of being entertained by your flesh and the things that make your flesh, that appease to your flesh. Especially with us having one true living power. You know? You have to learn how to go without, put this flesh behind. Because we know we in a battle against this flesh. You know, every day we wake up, we gotta try to gear towards the spirit man. You know, they try to put away things of the flesh. Try to fast. Try to eat decent. You know, and you got like I said, you gotta learn how to go without. You know, and that's kind of what this parable is going into. You know, and learning how to go without. Take the portion that was given unto you, and you run with it. You know,
brother, that Colossians chapter 3.
That's part of keeping your eyes single as well. You know, that straight and narrow, where you can't be thrown off. You know, no distractions. As the brother was reading earlier, they being in a ship of troubled waters, you know? You want to get to Colossians 3
Yeah,
now?
real quick, yeah. Whoever got it.
Right.
Just start from the top.
This is Colossians chapter 3. It says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
So you've been risen, right? Right? You've been born anew. Right? So now your mind should be set on the things where our Lord is at. Fuck this shit. This ain't his kingdom. Our mind should be set on where Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's with the Father right now. So what do I have to do to please them since they're there? Okay, I gotta learn the fruits of the Spirit. Humility, patience, charity, diligence, steadfastness. Right? Learn the traits that he requires for his servant the Lord while he's here. And meanwhile, doing the work. Coming to camp, doing your videos, learning, growing, building yourselves up. Right? Accepting rebuke when it comes and growing from the rebuke. See, it's another thing. There's three things you can do when rebuke comes. You can totally reject it and be a nigga. You can accept it, but then hold a grudge. Or you can accept it and then grow from it. Most dudes say accept it, they'll say, come, water off.
Yeah.
Nigga in the critter.
Yep.
That's that ego, that's that pride, that's a fucking demon. You better rebuke it. That shit'll eat you up alive. You know? Because regardless how you feel about the rebuke, regardless of if you thought it was handled the right way, that shit is irrelevant. You know you deserved it. You know you deserved it. So just shut the fuck up and take it. You know why you won't?
Why would you? How can you say that to me? I'm a fucking man.
But see, you gotta have the understanding that it's the Lord saying it to you, man. To humble your ass. The Lord will use a man. The Lord can use a man that'll be a fallout in the future to rebuke you. The Lord uses. You think the Lord gonna come down himself and rebuke you, man? He gonna tell other men that you just gotta have the wisdom. Say, okay, I may not be able to understand it fully right now, but I know I'm receiving this because it was sanctioned by the Lord, and nothing happens without the sanctioning of the Lord. So I deserve it. The water, you know, all that ego shit to me. That's why, brothers, when y'all see these guys coming up against the GMS and the elders, niggas got rebuked.
That's what it is.
And they hold on, they act like they was okay with it, but they held on that grudge, man. And it came out. You know, and we dealt with guys like that personally in this camp years ago. Shit, was 9-10 years ago, man. You know, in this camp. Everybody holding fucking grudges. He had like 5 different men holding fucking grudges. Coming to me.
Hey, how you feel about that cancer, man? You rebuke it, man.
What the scripture said, you have an art with thy brother, go to thy brother. Why the fuck you backbiting, telling me on the side?
That's why I said open rebuke is better than secret love.
Niggas don't learn the simple things of the truth. They want to learn these deep ass breakdowns. They want to learn these deep breakdowns. Oh, let me break this. Let me go to the book, this book. I'll show you the break. I learned this. How about learn the fruits of the Spirit? Learn to be a better man. Because that's what the Lord is looking at. You know? Anybody can turn on a video on YouTube and copy the fucking precepts, man. This is what you gotta work on daily, in and out. You know? The Lord is saying anybody rebuke you, man. You just gotta accept it at the end of the day. You may not always agree with it, you know? But hey, that is what it is. And a lot of the majority of the time, you know you deserve the rebuke. I haven't seen a rebuke come yet where it was like, I didn't deserve that. Yeah. You know you deserve it. Just accept the shit, man. You know, our brothers ain't always gonna get along with every single thing. You brotherhood, but you know how to keep the order. You know what to fucking do at the end of the day. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2 says, set your affection on things above.
And that's why you're not gonna let it trip you out, because your mind is on things above. And let me do what the fuck I gotta do. It's bigger than me. I do what the fuck I gotta do to get my crown.
That's what the scripture
Let me
tells.
just do what the fuck I gotta do to get my crown, man. You get your glory in the kingdom. Why you fuck you trying to get glory now? Why you fuck you wanna look good in front of mortal men that can't save you? I want the praise and glory for eternity. When I got true power, like Bane said, true power. Wow. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I give a damn about men. Yeah, oh, that's the right. That's the brother right there. Yeah. That shit don't do nothing for me. That That shit don't get me on no fucking chariot, man. That shit don't do a goddamn thing for me. Now, my brother compliment you, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
It's, the water, you know what I'm saying? But you don't let that shit go to your head. Yeah, that's right. Nigga, that shit don't do nothing for you, man.
You might go completely left with that because the scriptures tell you the mind is deceitfully wicked.
Hey, you know that's in Galatians 6 and 3. Man, think of himself to be something when it's nothing. That's it. So that stuff will puff you up. Because remember, we still in these chains of darkness. We still have attributes of this world that we constantly trying to fight off. So if you walking around and everybody esteeming you higher, like you something, man, nah, you feel like, man, I ain't shit, man. I'm just doing what the Lord told me to do, man. That's the mindset you should have.
Yeah, your ass get fucked up for that. Remember when Moses struck the rock at Horeb and he ain't giving glory to Yahweh Shemel because he was so frustrated and he made it seem like he was out of his own power. Y'all want water? There's no water. And the Lord was like, oh, Moses, who gave you power to do that, Moses? Supposed to say to the spirit called Yahweh Shemel, I give you water. He left it out. And Moses got punished with it. Moses wasn't able to enter the promised land as Moses.
Yeah.
He had to be reincarnated as King David.
That's why even on this side, like,
Imagine traveling in the wilderness with niggas.
These niggas
Frustration.
damn near there.
I'm talking about pill popping, EBTBT niggas for 40 years. Yeah. And you don't get to enter into the promised land because of that one mistake.
Yep.
And that's Moses.
Yeah.
So that's why I say,
Yeah.
man, we gotta be very careful how we tread, man. You know? Go ahead.
Nah, I was going
He'll come back to you.
no. I was just say, even on this side, like say a brother need a hand from another brother and he's looking out, well, however he looking out, you know, you like the water, but the water, you'll hear the brother like, the water you have, I'll shimmy out shout. That's humility, that's humbleness, you know, even though he help the brother out, it's all of the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, because the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. The Lord can have a situation where that brother is not able to give, you know, charity no more, you know, because it's not through his power. The Lord can always flip the scales, you know what I'm saying? He decides who to help in a certain moment, who not to help. And we all go through certain periods in our lives where certain things are just different for some reason. You know, at certain stages, it's just different. You just got to accept it, you know. But you'll notice that the Lord does have brothers around that are, you know, be there for you. But through the glory and spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, that those brothers are there when they do that, you know. And Lord willing, if those brothers continue in their right path, Lord will look out for them for that. Scriptures tell you charity covers a multitude of sins. You know?
It says, not on things of the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in Yahweh.
So the Lord said, don't set your mind on things. Don't be concerned with your wants in this flesh. Because you're dead to this world. Your life is hid with Yahweh. Your real life and who you really are is with Yahweh Shai. He got your body, you know what I'm saying? He got your riches. Everything that you need to live on this earth, on the way you want to live, Yahweh Shai got it all. You want to be able to have the spiritual power and control on it, put the fear on them, motherfucker. You want to be able to have women in subjection. All that's rests with Yahweh Shai. So you got to set your mind on that to get the head in the earth. You can't achieve none of that. I don't give a fuck how hard you work. The stuff we desire, we can't achieve that shit through the flesh. The only way to get it is through the spirit. How the hell am I gonna get a throne? Through the flesh. So give me the answers, because I ain't got them.
let's see how you build yourself and see how long that bitch lasts.
How am I gonna get virgins, thousands upon thousands of virgins, man? Where the fuck where are they?
There's nothing around this motherfucker.
You know what Allah said? He said that way if you die, you don't get what 100 virgins or something like that.
And then get them to call you Lord for the rest of their lives. The things we desire and want, brothers, is in the spirit. So our mind should be set on the spirit. If your mind is set on the world, you telling the Lord you want the things here that's in the world. You want to go to these stink ass clubs. You want this whack ass food that got fucking wax on it. Fucking got fruit got wax on it. Everything got fucking chemicals.
Right.
Just found out the brother Matador posted the banana, these fake ass bananas. When they spotted You know, you think, oh yeah, that's white, brother, that's white. Nah, the stem has to be darker. When the stem is darker, that lets you know it's been naturally ripe. All these bananas we've been getting that's been getting them spots, that's chemically ripened.
But that makes sense if you think about it. How the hell this shit getting black, but the top's still ripe? It don't make sense.
And someone was telling me, because whenever I would eat bananas, I would get acid reflux. I'm like, why the fuck am I getting acid reflux from these fucking bananas? I had to stop eating them. I was like, what the fuck is fucking chemicals, man? They ain't fucking bananas. We develop allergies from this fake ass food, man. Now how the hell can we get out of this situation? But through the spirit. Everything around us is fucking defiled, man. We surrounded by globalists, Lola Brooks, Ice Spices. I mean, they just popping up like Jack in the Boxes, man. The list goes on and on now. What's the British pound? Take me to pound town. Basically, they go. This is what they doing. They going to the nearest project. You know how to talk. Yeah, okay, we make it rap. And they put the bitch in fucking on TV.
Yeah,
bitches can't rap.
Scarlet, bitches ugly.
Oh man,
You know?
she's scaring the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she had one of those traumatic lives, you know. And they used it. They was like, okay, we can use her. But she got some wits about it, so we'll see what happens with her.
Yeah.
I think they already weeding her out, you know, because she'll be saying certain stuff on the internet, but when it comes down to it, it's all
She done seen some shit.
Yeah.
She went through it. Well, I think her own cousin or brother cut her up, cut her face or something. That's been sexually abused.
Yeah, that's the thing though. With some of these celebrities, when they do get to certain areas, parties and shit, and they show them stuff, and they start speaking out like, man, this ain't what I thought it was, man. Y'all don't be chasing this fucking fame, man. They don't want to tell you, man. They bust my booty hole.
You funny.
They try to. I'm dead ass serious, because they be coming out saying this shit. Man, this fame shit ain't what you thought it was, man. This shit, don't be chasing this shit. These niggas are telling you.
Remember them two actors, the Coreys?
Yeah.
They're older. But they were in the Goonies and all that and shit. One of the Coreys died. They probably killed them off. The other one, he had enough. He finally flipped out. Was on fucking one of them talk shows. Something like, yo, I've been raped by these elites. You know what I mean? But they want to make him look like he crazy and shit. There was two Edomites named Corey and Corey. They both name was Corey, and they were kid actors. You know what I mean? So you could look it up. They on the Goonies and
Shoot, this is what happened to the Austin twins, man. The babies, man. With Bob Saget, what he did to them babies, man. Was the most
He was
horrendous.
doing pedophilia behind the scenes.
Y'all know
Even the jokes on Comedy Central, I'm sorry. You hear that Comedy Central joke? Nasty.
y'all know this, they got an older sister too, right?
Yeah, that's
That's the one in the Marvel. Yeah, I just found that out.
Yeah.
What was her name? Scarlet Witch or some shit?
Yeah.
And it's just like her.
Yeah. She wanted to associate herself, from the rest of the twins, so we do our own thing.
I didn't know that. Who's the oldest one?
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet one. Remember the Red Witch, the one that got the strong one.
The one that was fucking with Vision.
Yeah. That WandaVision.
Yeah.
She was in WandaVision.
WandaVision?
Yeah.
The new WandaVision?
Yeah.
That's the
Look at her. She
Yeah,
was
older
just
sister.
like them.
Yeah.
I tried that. So it made me think like, what did she have to do to get that level? Because she's in a lot of them fucking Marvel shit. You know what I'm
That
saying?
whole family probably just juiced in a weird way.
You never know.
Just like Britney Spears. I mean, look at Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Woo! She's a prime example of what fame does to you. She's been through orgies, she's been through gangbangs, she's been through all type of shit.
Her family sold her out too.
You just gotta look at her. That soul has just been polluted. You know, you want to feel bad for her, but she's an Edomite. So you'll be like, if she was a Jake, I would fucking feel bad. I'll be like, yo, God damn.
The Lord must have really
Because
did
you know she been through some shit. The eyeliner all fucked up. She chasing a nigga that ain't even playing NBA game. Getting smacked by his bodyguards and shit. You know?
Back in the day, they used to think Drew Barrymore had it bad. She was a. But now, this world, that's how you know this world's waxing worse and worse, because Drew Barrymore, that's light now compared to all these. You know? It's crazy.
You got
Go ahead.
I'm just like, just real quick. You got cases coming out nonstop. Just how the freakism that goes on. You know?
Yeah.
It just shows, you know.
Yeah, I mean they joke about Orlando Brown, but Orlando Brown was that kid, man.
Yeah.
That nigga was that kid. And that nigga Major Payne, that nigga was that nigga, man.
I said
He was a
Orlando
great
Brown.
hero.
I meant the other Orlando. My
He
bad.
was in I used to
I'm sorry. go ahead.
I used to watch that nigga on Family Matters.
Yeah.
Nigga was the
Yeah.
little, the nigga they took in on
still
Family
got
Matters. Yeah. That nigga was popping.
Because he got really
Grow up, bud the fuck up.
Salaki, I meant the other Orlando. The professor from Drumline.
Oh,
That's what I was talking about when he's on the slave ship saying, y'all are fuck, y'all don't know. Salaki. I know his name Orlando something.
Oh, you talking about Orlando Bloom?
Oh, is that what you saying? I didn't know his last name. Salaki.
Yeah, we got Orlando Brown and Orlando Bloom. Go ahead, bro. No, but that dude, he was you see they took him off that show.
Yeah, yeah.
When Jake act up, they get it. Nigga, all right, nigga.
But that's beautiful. We have that spiritual eyesight to peep stuff like that, though. You know what I mean? You know, somebody start talking a little too much. Like, think about it, dude that played Nat Turner. As soon as that movie came out, because remember that came out, and what came out with Medea came out the same day. So you know, most niggas gonna go see Medea.
And he wasn't able to find a major production company to produce that movie. He had to do it. He had to raise the funds up themselves. That's why it wasn't such a big movie.
But what happened after that movie came out and started getting a little, all them rape allegations came out in it. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's good for these niggas because you don't get Jake. You don't get to that level without the black bootleg. So when you look at a lot of these niggas, they went to they was in fraternities. A lot of these niggas in the same fraternities. They juiced in. Even the nigga from One of His Support, fucking Terrence. That nigga juiced in, man.
And they try to kill that nigga.
That
always
nigga prideful his fraternity.
Yeah,
Shaq
always
always be throwing it up. Shaq be showing his Freemasonry. All that black bootleg. Any so-called esteemed celebrities, them niggas in the black bootleg. So they might throw out a little truth. You know what I'm saying, man? At the end of the day, they in it for their riches, man. Them niggas been sold out long time ago. Them niggas, Jay-Z and all them niggas, they kill their mama, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's another thing. Salaki, time and time again, these dudes that's blowing up, these niggas is blowing up all of a sudden a loved one. Look at Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid, he just got $100 million deal, and his son got shot in the back, but the other two kick guys only got shot in the leg.
That was too obvious.
Come on, man.
And when I first seen that, I didn't even know he had the 100 mil. I knew it was a sacrifice for the 100 mil because they getting big. They getting money now. So when you get to that level, knocked off. All right, niggas. Before we can allow you to get these type of deals, you need someone that back
Waldo
end.
always talk about that. He bring people on the show. He y'all gonna knock at your door.
He been saying it recently. I've been seeing him saying it recently. Yeah, he been saying it recently.
And also, like I said, somebody else spotted. Like I said, when you see them doing the sign, you can see Gilly's face with shame before he signed it. Before he signed the papers, like so, you can see the shame in his
Niggas
face.
kill their own self. But I mean, look at a peanut head nigga like Gilly. Come on, man. This nigga whole life he wanted to be a rapper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He wasn't able to make it. So you knew the first opportunity this nigga had to get some fucking fame and money, that nigga was gonna fucking suck it all up. Man, that nigga been trying to be a rapper his whole fucking life. He ain't give it up.
The only reason why he had recognition at some time point, you remember when he had beef with Lil Wayne, you know all that stuff, you know. But him kissing Birdman, you know, I found out about that, you know, it died down over a while.
Yeah, because he was mad about him not getting the money he thought he deserved for helping Lil Wayne write, what was that, the Carter, the one that had the fireman and shit.
Oh, Carter 2.
Yeah, you know, he had his whole, when you listen to him, he had Gilly whole flow, but still, these niggas are sick. You will kill, you will murder, they ain't killing, you murdered your son. And just because you didn't do it yourself don't mean you're not a murderer, nigga. If you plot murder, you a murderer. Go ahead, bro. That's why niggas gonna fuck hate these niggas, man. These are the worst. These niggas are the worst creatures on the earth. The black bitch, the black woman, worst creature on the fucking earth. I see that bitch driving on the road, I just fucking wanna fight the bitch, man. I just look at her, she be on the phone, why the fuck are you leaving out? Go ahead, bro.
This Colossians chapter 3 verse 4 says, when Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. It
See, so that's when we gonna get our glory. When he come back, we gonna appear right with him in glory though. You know, right now, man, we weak ass, fragile ass vessels. It's just weak. We got brothers, they got this, going through an ailment right now. Weak. We weak. Get sick, you know.
Hey,
These bodies get stank.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I said, man, before I came to camp, man, I just crashed to the point where, of course, I still gotta get up for the Lord, man. You gotta keep going, and of course, call you about when I shower and come to this truth, you feel rejuvenated, man, because I needed that, man, because I've been.
Bro, this whole week, I've been walking this fucking week, all fucking week. And it's been the hottest days of the year. But you got this one here, what matters, bro. I don't give a man fuck how tired I am, man. You see me years ago when I was there. Y'all was gonna have to carry me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't leave. I'm at camp. If I die here, I'm in the spirit realm. You know?
At least you going up with something better than nothing. That's
You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit. Yeah, man. We don't play no fucking games with them, man. Man, we done been through so much shit, niggas laugh at us, especially when we first had hit Carey Street, bro. Oh my God, you would have thought fucking demons dropped on earth. All these Edomites, what the fuck?
Phones,
calling
cars,
cops,
I said,
cops
damn.
parking their cars.
They came in at us,
getting out,
I said,
posting at it, looking at it. I'm sitting there, I told the cop, I said, you're going to the fucking wall, carry that. The cop like, you know, man, we had to deal with people get called on us every fucking week. They don't understand, man. We crazy, man. We crazy for the world. We not moving. To the spirit part, how about you myself? We not moving. We done with all type of shit. You know, some homeless people want to fight us. You know, gotta fucking get down with their ass.
Remember doing the Black Lives Matter last year, I think 2 years ago? Remember when they tried to throw a bottle at us over here?
You know, that was like shit.
I know, it's like, but I'm just saying, you know.
Stuff we got to do, but they don't realize what you doing with the prophets, man. You ain't gonna just run us away. You bring that energy, we gonna bring 10 times the energy on righteousness. We're not scared of y'all. The scripture say in Ezekiel, make your head hard against their head, man. You gonna fuck if you bring your camera out for us and go, stop. Stop recording. I ain't fucking stop recording. Cool, man. Fuck you, bitch. Where the scripture up? You got to fucking cut this nigga, man. Call all these motherfuckers, man. I remember one time, man, we had the fucking, the whole street went fucking bananas. Of course, with the black nigga bitch.
Yeah.
You remember? And she was with a dude. Of course, he ain't say shit, so she started getting out of order. We had to fucking, hey, bitch, look. And all this, Esau come, hey, I see how you doing. All these people, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you stand firm in the Lord, man. That's what a lot of guys don't want to come out and do this work. Because they're scared of how they may look, they're scared of what they might deal with. But there'll be more with us than they are with you. I don't give a fuck if a million people out here against us. There'll be more with us than they are with them.
That's right.
We got the chariots hovering over us, man. Fuck you talking about, man. Fuck you think this is, man? Just cause I'm glad you can't see my backup. I don't want you to see who behind me, because when they get your ass, you ain't gonna see it coming. Man. You're gonna put a goddamn hot wire in your smart car, have your ass crash up a goddamn bridge. Real shit.
God,
Real, bro.
God.
Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection.
Yeah, you were talking about on the way up here. I was listening. You said something about a sex demon. That goes into mortifying your demons because everybody has a sex demon. You say everybody in this world has a sex demon because of how hypersexualized society is. Well, there's truth to that because, man, look, man, you got a fucking smartphone where you can literally just look at ads. I mean, it's just there. Even if you don't want to look at it, you can be on a whole different site. Just mind it. You know what I'm saying? So what it does to the brain is it teaches you to sexualize bodies. Just look at it for sex. When it wasn't meant to be like that. We're not supposed to look at each other like that. It's just objects of sex. That's why our women were covered up. Even we as men were covered up. And how we be showing skin and all that now, we're literally supposed to be covered up too. You know, our almost covered up everything in us, brothers. You know, it was rare you had all this showing, you know. Legs all out, all this. No, we covered up because you don't look at somebody as a piece of meat, you know. We don't do it, but society has taught us to do that. To the point where we look at our own women as just ass and titties. We do it too. We do it too, because you don't know this bitch. Why are you all over her? Ass and titties. You lusting at her ass and titties. And that's why that's what this society has bred. Because you're in a society that's just sex. Teach me to look at ass and titties. So that's how you picking a chick. You know?
I can't remember the full details of the study that came out, but it was a lady who did a study and it was talking about how men look at women as a sex object because they got their body shown and whatnot, you know. But if she's covered, you know, you thinking more or less, you know, the mental state of
this. There's a chemical that released. She went to the scientific, what happens to the mind and the body when that happens. There's something in men that, I forgot the term she used, but there's something that happens in men when they see women with their cleavage out, and so it just does something to men. You know, I'm not supposed to be looking at them like that.
Right. Yeah, like you said, like you said earlier, you make a bad decision. You know, you planting your seed, you know, and somewhere it don't got no place being planted. You know, you're not using any kind of wisdom. And so that's why we got to push 10 times harder on this side, because we walking through the valley of shadow of death. You know, everything that we do in this society is designed, you know, to make us stronger, but can take us up. You know.
And we all got them demons on us, but the only thing that separates us from the 2/3 is that we're serving the Lord. That's the only thing that separates us. We repent and serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We try to fight our demons to the best of our ability, but we got demons all on us. Right? Demons of pride, demons of lust, demons of greed, demons of laziness. We got all the demons on us. Right? But you have to abide in the spirit and power and the word of Yahweh Shah. Or else you're gonna be cast with the 2/3. Because when the Lord starts that picking, that choosing, that's it. I remember when we used to have basketball trials in high school, the coach would finally put out that after like 3 trials, get the first cut. It's boiling like that, because you get like 50, 60 niggas come out. Have them niggas from the hood, street ball nigga, short sack. Damn well the coach ain't trying to see you that hand one shit.
I got cut the first thing.
But you know, he'll put the list out and the shit gets shorter and shorter. That final list. You get it back. Fuck! Fuck school! Fuck this shit! I'm going back to the block. That's what Jay was doing, bro. They said, fuck this shit, man. They only wanted to fucking play ball, but when the most out make them cuts, we start gluing it down. We looking for the best of the best, the creme de la creme. We gonna be surveying all the camps. See you, man. Right there. There you go. Take them 3 days. Take them.
Hey, as a matter of fact, like you said, we had that in our own camp, our old spot.
And I'm talking about all the, I'm not talking about just GMS, I'm talking about all the. Put this down. I don't want to just put them inside. We better wrap up anyway. Go ahead, brother, go ahead.
Oh, no. I mean, no, of course, like I said, it was our camp before, but of course, some of the whole grade space, I didn't know. Yeah, on a grand scale. But yeah, like I said, man, it's a scary feeling, man, you know? Like I said, I wonder what they're going to do that. Like I said, that's the most scariest feelings, man. You know?
Yeah, that's how the Lord works.
You got to go out do your own, man. And like I said, you can't do it on your own, man. You start, you know?
See, but even that's the pre-cuts. That's the I'm talking about the actual final cut. Because even if you get put out of camp now, you still can have mercy on your brother. I'm talking about that final cut. Because the brother read, when the Lord returns, we're gonna have the glory. When that final cut, you want to see your name like this. I made it, yeah. Starting point, I told you. Get your ass on the bench.
Get your ass back.
I'm starting.
Not a halfback, you an ass back. Get your ass back on that.
And I'm playing 30 minutes a game.
fucking 5, nigga.
That's the wise virgins with the order. You don't want to be one of those virgins that you had the opportunity. You had all the opportunities.
You ain't gonna bring it all. We better.
You know, but you didn't utilize that oil that was given unto you. You know.
Says evil concupiscence and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience.
Yeah, that uncontrollable lust, that concubines, that evil concupiscence, uncontrollable lust, not able to mortify your members. You know, nigga just don't know where to start. Go get a drink. Get another drink. And another drink. But the man with wisdom know, okay, I'm saucy, feeling good. I'm out and about, let me just stay saucy. If you want to fucking get torched, do that when you by yourself in the crib. You ain't nobody around you. Nobody got to care for you. Niggas in the world do that shit. You know, I found one of my little sisters. She fucking in Miami, throwing up on the strip. Through.
Yeah.
That's what niggas in the world do. They have no self-control. Just party. Let's go to the next spot. Go another drink. Let's go to the next spot. You know, disgusting.
Wow.
The Lord's gonna do away with that shit. He wants no part in that uncleanness, man.
It's verse 7. It says, in the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. But now
we used to live like that. We used to play bros from all type of shit. Bros and did some wildest shit.
Yeah.
You know, bros was probably fucking on their cousins in the world. We would keep it real raw and rugged. In the world where there's no holds barred. We come from the world, we know what the fuck, you ain't got no restrictions. You do what the fuck you want to do. Niggas do anal sex. All you just do what the fuck you want to do in the world. You have no restrictions. That's why niggas love the world. When niggas feel that, shit, I want to try her butt.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Boy said, don't put it in there. I'm gonna try it one time, just one time. That's how niggas think. Just once won't kill me. You won't play with it. The script say tempt not thy power.
Yeah.
You know? And dudes do that.
Yeah, especially when you come.
Then when they do it, it's a doctrine now.
Oh yeah.
You can do it in the book. You can do it in the book.
Exactly.
No, you just need to repent, man. You went off, man. Go ahead, bro.
verse 8 says,
So
but
you gotta
now
have self-control. It's all about self-control. And that's the hard part. Controlling yourself. That's the hard part. You know, like I was telling bros about, you may have a chick that likes you, but she got a man. But she like you. Like, bitch, you got a man. You know about to get me fucking tore up. Sorry. Unless that nigga died, just from natural causes. If the Lord take the cool, then I can pursue you. If your man here, and you got hell for me. Nope, ain't doing it. Go ahead.
says, but now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communications out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision.
You can stop. You can drop it there.
Come.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, man.
let me go into that and then wrap it up.
Yeah. You got last verse one more time?
About the Jew.
Not the circumcision, the one up from there.
Yeah.
It says, Colossians 3 verse 10, it says, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him.
Yeah, man. So again, like I said, we're supposed to be new created creatures, man. That's why, a proof for that is, like I said, when you first start coming to the camp, so you being in the camp for, a year, you should see yourself grow, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Like I say, we still got some more old videos from a decade ago, man. I'm like, dang, man, that's crazy. I used to be that. Now I'm a different person, more mature, felt like more sharper.
We was looking at the old video the night we went out. We was looking at the old video.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But, the point is, like I said, man, we're supposed to become better and better, man. Like I said, if you can, like I said, even in the world, I'm talking about, I'm talking about not wickedness, but, like I said, improving yourself. Like I said, with your craft, whatever your craft is, whatever, like I said, you can improve on that, and you improve on that, man. There's something wrong with that. Exodus Chinatown! But ultimately, though, like I said, the ultimate goal is to be a better man and shoot ultimately. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to get you salvation. Like all this stuff is just extra stuff, but ultimately is being in the truth, man. Just being a better person, man. Like I said, it's going to benefit at the end of the day, not just yourself, but also to the brotherhood and ultimately to Yahweh Shai at the end of the day. So that's what's the side that you want to keep, to the very end, man. So with that, hopefully, brothers was edified. Of course, it's a great millstone as always to give you latest news, article, lessons through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shai. And as always, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders, a great millstone. We offer these as the truth. And of course, we say peace and blessings and salutation to Yahweh that is pushing this truth. For the 4 corners of the earth, is linked to the best of ability, scattered the 4 corners of the earth. With that, I want to say, Kwame Asherallah.
Kwame Asherallah.
Walk up above.
Walk up above.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah. Yeah, from now on, brothers, camp for the time.